He's actually he made a bunch of Zerglings, and I thought he was going to send them down to the base, but he's actually just using them for map control.
This is so cool. Psycho doing an old Brood War trick, ignoring the units completely, just picking off as many SCVs as he can, while massing up as many drones as he can. It's sort of more of a Protoss strategy, bringing that early Zealot in, ignoring the Marines, just going straight for the SCVs. But he's using it to his own advantage. Pretty cool. I don't see pros doing it as much. I'm not sure how cost-effective it ended up, but if we look at the worker count right now, he does have 20 workers ahead.
Oh man!
Oh
yeah,
my, that's such a
I
huge
didn't even
advantage.
realize that he actually opted to go for sort of Spanish wall type build, but he went for that early gas like I usually do, and then instead of getting a second gas like I usually do for a roach play, he just kept on one roach and he started doing it, and then after he built his roaches, he went and got Zergling speed.
What's so awesome about that play is that he went and he picked off the Marine numbers. So right now, even if you wanted to, he can't go and counterattack because those siege tanks just can't go in by themselves, and it's difficult because he had made 2 factories and not enough barracks early on. And although his siege tank production is going to be ridiculous, without any support, siege tanks are pretty much useless. So Saiku is free to expand again. Probably, if I was him, I would expand a 3rd time even, because he's going to be safe for a good portion. And with that huge economic advantage, I think he's poised to take this game as well.
We'll just have to wait and see. He really should get that second expansion up. It's really important to stay one base ahead of the opponent as a Zerg.
Yeah, that's very true. And he is massing up a bunch of Zerglings right now. He's probably going to poke in, see what's going on. Going to see those siege tanks move out. I'm not sure if exactly what he's going to do, though. And he is poised to do something of the sort there. Being a little indecisive. Choosing to put one Zergling in. I like that. Just one Zergling. Good job. And Thor on the way right now for you. So he's going to be opting for this really heavy mech play. And I like mech play versus Zerg. I don't like it off 2 base, though. I think mech play really needs that 3rd base mining, defended, and spread out with a lot of turns in case of a Mutalisk counterattack. But
honestly, I really agree with his decision to go mech. He saw a lot of roaches early on. That's all he saw from Psycho, so he probably thought he's going to go for some sort of mass Hydra play, mass roach play. So he's building a lot of tech. And has a Viking out there doing some damage and scouting to his overlords.
I love when players make that early Viking. I've always been a fan of Vikings as an offensive unit. If you didn't know this, did you know a Viking beats a Hydralisk in a straight-up fight?
Really?
Yeah, Viking in assault mode can take down a Hydralisk with a little help on the side. So if you drop a mule, the Viking can probably take out 2 Hydras.
That's just absolutely terrible.
I know, Vikings are actually very strong units. I feel like as the game grows and expands, it's going to be a more used unit. And look, this gives you such great map control. You get to take off all of these overlords. And we do have a couple of questions from chat. I'll answer them right now. Brackets for the tournament are online. I will post them after this game is finished. It's a very cool tournament. We have some pretty awesome players here, like TQ Wannabe and obviously Psycho, who's playing really great, taking his 4th base as well. Let's see what else. Why haven't we advertised on Team Liquid page as a tournament? We tried to. They haven't accepted us quite yet. I don't know why exactly, but we tried. Feel free to tell your friends. Word of mouth is always the best advertisement anyway. And it's tough to compete with the Home Story Cup. And this game is still underway, Shinobi. So what do you think about all these upgrades he's taking right now?
It's a really good decision. I think with all this mech, it's going to be really hard for you to make any sort of move against Psycho, especially with his highly mobile Zergling army. The second he moves out, his entire base is vulnerable to attack, and he just doesn't have the ability to move out. So with Psycho getting all these upgrades, he's just increasing his lead that much further with his highly mobile army.
Wow, actually, you doing a little bit of a Thor drop there. Thor drops are probably the riskiest thing I've ever, I used to love Thor drops before I lost my first Thor in a medevac. And at that point in time, and by the way, thank you, Domino XXX, for posting the tournaments up, the tournament brackets up in chat. And the second I lost my first Thor in a medevac, I actually spent a little time crying. I went out and got a Coca-Cola, then cried into it and drank it with its tears, salting it.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, it was actually delicious.
I think I want one of Loose Fast Tears Coca-Colas.
Yeah. All you have to do is destroy one of my medevac Thors.
But you don't
Meta Thoravax. Oh, I just changed StarCraft 2 right there. They're Thoravax.
Thoravax, yeah.
Thoravax. Maybe we should just keep it Thorvax.
Thorvax.
Oh wow, that is so cool. 44 Banelings right now, morphing for Saiku. He is going to bust that defense straight open.
Oh my god, this is such a large army for Saiku, and he's not even maxed out yet.
That enormous economy coming into play right now. He's moving in, and the Banelings forgetting the Marines and Marauders, going straight for those tanks and Thors, and I've never seen Banelings as a counter to Thors before. But Saiku with such a strong economy, taking out the Terran force, destroying that third base, and wow, there is no army left for our Terran player. You in a horrible position. The Roaches moving up the ramp. Zerglings, Banelings, all rallied in more and more. I don't think there's any way that you can survive this.
No, I'm pretty sure he's done. Saiku could just send in these Zerglings and continue to go through. But
wow, that was beautiful. I thought he was going to move out and take another base for a second there. I was like, how safe are you, Saiku? How are you the perfect human? My voice cracked there. That's how perfect he is.
He's actually just rallying more units there, and once he gets to a big hump, he sends them in.
My voice hasn't cracked since I was like 13. I am like 21 now, and
Saiku being so awesome that he's making you hit second.
I am regressing in age because of how good Saiku is. He's just, oh wow, he's just so safe. Has every Zelnarga watchtower most of the game, and GGing even though he's trying to do Thor drops on the side. Very cool play by you, very well mannered, and Saiku taking out game 2.
Saiku being such an amazing player. He even managed to micro against that Thor drop while it was happening, while he was microing the main attack.
Absolutely, it was just Saiku is such a great player. I can't wait to watch for him in this tournament. I hope he gets very far. I'm just such a fan of that safe play.
To be honest, I want to see Saiku in bigger tournaments. I want to see him hit like the GSO.
Well, I've never heard of this guy. He's only 800 in Masters, but he's really impressing me. He's not like any Masters player I've ever seen. He seems Grandmasters level like already. I'm not sure why he's only in. I'm actually going to look at his profile. That's how curious I am. I want to see how many games he has played. I feel like he must only have like 50 games played or something. He might be just like a StarCraft prodigy in the making. Wow, he's actually only played 70 games. He seems like a 2v2 player. He's played like 125 2v2 games.
Yeah, I think he probably started off playing 2v2s and then decided, okay, I'm getting pretty good, I'm going to go play some 1v1s. And, you know, in 2v2s, you need a lot more micro than you do in 1v1s. I mean, you need to be able to hold off 2 armies by yourself if your ally isn't up there in par with you.
Well, potentially at least. If your ally is up to par with you, it could be even less. Well, you know, these kinds of things are all subjective in and on itself. But I think 2v2 is an evolving match. I think that eventually it's going to become competitive like 1v1. But right now, I would say that 1v1 is the true test of skill in StarCraft 2.
Yeah, 1v1 shows how good you are. 2v2 is up and coming, and you're definitely gonna see some tournaments of it because it is getting to be, you know, there's a lot of strategy that is in 2v2s that you can't think of. I mean, just think about this. Me and my friend, we do a Nidus mothership fight, where he runs in with his Nidus, warps in a bunch of zealots from his base in one probe, and then I build a Nidus invisible underneath his warping. And then we push together like that.
Shinobi, you're such a ninja. You're such a troll, Shinobi. You're troll ninja. That's why I've just dubbed you. The troll ninja.
The troll ninja?
Yeah.
I can accept that.
Yeah.
I was playing this awesome game on Omegle yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. What you do is you walk in and, you know, you just do text chat and you talk to random strangers on it, you know, for people that don't know what Omegle is. And you say, hey, can I ask you a question? You ask them, what is OP? And if they answer with ASL, you know, age, sex, location, like most Omegle people do, you shoot them, you yell, oh my god, zombie scum, and you kill them. If they answer anything else,
I'm so confused right now.
Citizen.
So the question is, why would anyone be on Omegle?
A lot of people go on Omegle because they're bored. I do it to troll people.
Ah, very cool. I remember when Omegle just came out and I went on, and I was just like, hi, why are we on this website? I'm writing. Oh wait, yeah, I'm supposed to be writing a final, and I'm not gonna do that. So
probably have to do that later.
Oh, I'm so excited right now. Guess what?
What?
We're casting Saiku again. Oh, I'm so excited.
Against
4K Warden. Let me check his profile out. Oh, he's still pending, so we can't look at it. Ah, he's in. Yes, it is a Terran player. That's cool.
Okay,
another TVZ. I think we've only cast TVZ so far.
Yeah, we have.
And look at this. He has no season. He's not played any games this season or season 1. This is a Smurf, man.
Oh,
4K
man.
Warden is absolutely a Smurf.
He is a Smurf now, but the question is, who is his main?
I don't know. Wow, he's in the Masters and Grandmasters tournament in Vancouver, Canada. So,
Yeah, he's definitely good.
well, yeah.
I want to know who he is. It's actually White Raw. He's just trolling. But if it was White Raw, I wish he'd be playing Protoss, and I wish, that'd be a great match. SC2 versus White Raw. Let's get it on.
Oh yeah, that'd be really cool. So yeah, hello chat, what's going next? Yeah, SC2 is playing Next Jedi, and XI Warden. Hey, XI Warden, Wreck?
Rutschkabag.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Domino XXX, how much do I love you? XI Warden, does that mean he's in Check 6? Is that what that means? This is Check 6 Warden? Please confirm that for me, Domino XXX, because you are like the most awesome person ever. Who are you? Are you part of the tournament? Are you kidding me? He's Check 6 Warden. Okay, so if this is Check 6 Warden, this is gonna be a very interesting name. Domino XXX, you're not part of the tournament. You're just an awesome guy who happens to be amazing. Oh, Check 6 was Elven Gaming merged with Four Kings. Oh, really? I didn't know that Check 6 merged with anyone, because my friend Check 6 Mystique hasn't really mentioned anything like that to me.
Oh, wow.
He's a good player, but you know what, SC2, I don't even care that no one's ever heard of him and that he's only 800 Masters. He's so good. Oh, it's not Check 6.
Nah, it's not. It's Elven Gaming, and they merged with Four Kings apparently.
Oh, okay. So this is Four Kings Warden. Okay, that makes sense. I forgot about Four Kings. It was big news. I just didn't, because I wasn't a big fan of Elven Gaming. Yeah, I know. I realize that now, Domino. I keep forgetting that's X6, not XI, because XI is 6, So it's like it's a little confusing overall. Speaking of which, we are watching the CG StarCraft 2 tournament. I'm LooseFast, and with me is Shinobi. This tournament is sponsored by Memory XP, Asus, and eSpot. Does have $250 in prizes given to them by Memory Express and Asus, and I believe that it's some sort of entry fee and pot on top of it. I'm not completely sure, but it's a pretty cool tournament. It's a LAN going on right now in Vancouver, Canada, and I'm really happy to be casting it right now. Are you sure?
And we currently have 17 viewers. Hell yeah! And I am extremely happy to be casting this tournament right now.
This is gonna be an awesome match. SC2 has proven himself a really awesome Zerg player, and wow, 4K Warden is on a professional team. This whole Four Kings team popped up pretty recently off Elven Gaming. I did read that.
Yeah, he's top 20 Grandmasters. So
really, oh wow. Well then, we are in for a treat, I believe. And we are just getting this game up and running for you guys right now. And this is LooseFast TV. Feel free to follow us if you love us, because we love you. And we do cast a bunch of small tournaments and soon-to-be large tournaments.
Very soon.
We're casting the Canadian Star League, which is going to be announced pretty shortly. Well, at least
we are casting that?
Oh, I am, at least.
Oh, yeah, lucky.
I know. It's pretty beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Man. I wish we were casting tomorrow.
I do too. We were going to be casting the Alien Arena tournament, but Mr. Bitters got the job. Darn you, Mr. Bitters.
It's because LooseFast is watching a movie marathon.
It's all my fault. It's the Goonies, man. The Goonies ruined the Alien Arena tournament for me.
It's okay.
And Orb took my World Cyber Games job too. Anyway, in the bottom right-hand corner, wait. In the bottom right-hand corner, we have the purple Zerg, my new man crush, SC2. And the bottom left-hand corner, we have the teal Terran, for King's Warden, and this is a TVZ on G.